How do I cultivate for my children as a busy mom of 5 little ones, mashallah? My hardest time is the evening.
That's a great question. So yes. So the the main thing is to be able to teach, and that's the beautiful thing about dhikr, right? And the thing is, little children developmentally, they are predisposed to doing what? Imitating everything that you do. So you really want to introduce your children to the idea of dhikr as a regular practice that they can learn and imitate you. And that to me, that is like absolutely one of the best ways of having that family time. But we have to be very intentional about it. It means turning off the devices, right? It means that we have to be able to kind of sit down and explain to them what we are doing and why we are doing this so that they have this habit. It becomes a lifelong habit. I mean, to this day, I remember my parents teaching me actually how this is how you actually sit for dhikr. Now, of course, the attention span might not, it's a shorter attention span in younger children, and that's fine. So you kind of start off with little chunks of time here and there until they sort of have the ability to sit for a longer amount of time, engaging in remembrance. And to also tell them this ayah in the Quran, because we have the ayah in Ali Imran at 3191. Those remember Allah Ta'ala قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم. So I mean, so the ayah actually tells us that those who remember God in all their states, standing, sitting, lying down, and children, they love to learn new things. So the reality, my dear sister, is that if you're teaching your children the adhkar of waking up and going to sleep and eating and drinking and getting dressed and looking in the mirror and going into the masjid and leaving the house and the things to say before visiting the restroom, like, I mean, if you start with those and they memorize them so quickly, mashallah, then what you're really doing is you are building a wonderful foundation for them to where this is going to really become second nature, so that when they perhaps want to embrace a more formal practice of dhikr or aura that they have throughout the day, that it comes very naturally to them, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala.